California, I got a message for you. This is my jam. I just heard it called Bernie or Bust. Anyway, I'm your boy Robert Brown, another black man for Bernie. Want to talk to California. That's right, Bernie baby, 2010. It ain't over. It ain't over, and don't you dare think it's over. Now let me go and lean in and talk to. I got something important I want to talk to you, Californians. I'm in New York, but it's something I want to tell you. I'm back. California, what's up? It's your boy, Bernie supporter, who got to get another thing off his chest today. We count on you. New York lost big time, but it wasn't that bad as people say. Bernie did collect 100+ delegates. He took away a lot of delegates from Hillary Clinton. And you look at our map compared to Barack Obama, who was the two-term president, 2 times, it was great. We got majority of the counties in New York City. We just didn't get New York City. I mean, most of the counties in the state, we didn't get New York City. Rochester, Buffalo, we got Albany, and those cities are even questionable, because some people were purged from the rolls. Over 3 million independents in New York City didn't get a chance who wanted to vote for Bernie. Wasn't, and like Bernie said, they're paying taxes. They should be able to vote for whoever the freak they want to vote. I mean, that's America. We shouldn't have to be locked into parties. We should be able to vote freely. I'm a freestyle voter. I vote for whoever I want. I'm going to vote for people with character, not somebody who can't pass a polygraph test. So, people talking about, and just to let you know, it was never really in our favor because New York, your chance of voting is like a few months after people get an opportunity to announce. And people really didn't hear about Bernie when it was time for us to change party affiliation. That was way in October. Unlike a lot of states, they give you an opportunity to change up to about a month or 2 before your primary, like you, California. And that's why I'm encouraging you, California, to keep the faith, because we're dependent on you. Now, we're closing the gap. Don't believe the pundits. Don't believe Hillary. This thing ain't over. And no, she ain't gonna get us to come to her side, and Bernie can't do that. He ain't our daddy. We willfully choose him. So he can't tell us where to go. He can encourage us, but he can't tell us. Of course, we're gonna look at him like he's crazy. Why are we gonna tell us to support people who are gonna continue to do the things you say is very wrong? Why are we gonna throw our support behind her? This thing is bigger than her. This don't make sense. Anyway, hopefully we can prevent all that. Why? Because it's now your time, California. It's your time. Now, this is what we got to do from this day forward, and we should have did a long time ago. In order for Bernie to have a real case at the convention, first of all, we're going to believe we're going to close the gap and pass it. You can do that if everybody just listen to me, please. We can close the gap and surpass that gap. If Bernie needs to go to the convention, well, he's going to go. Which he's going to go. He's going to give everybody an opportunity to vote, which is smart, which is right. When he go to convention, he needs to prove that not only do I got a high block of Democrats on my side, not only do I have a high block of independents on my side, I got some Republicans. And polls continue to show that I'm the more valuable candidate to beat Kasich, Cruz, and Trump, and Hillary, despite the elections. But like I said, it's a lot of funny stuff with this election. First of all, we got Deborah Wasserman Schultz, who need to sit her butt down because she was her campaign manager. So last time she ran, so that right there should disqualify her for even trying to be in charge of this thing, and they're throwing everything in the books at Bernie. And then you got all these media people who are in the pocket for Clinton, who's giving her a lot of money. Then you got the people of New York, like Cuomo and de Blasio, who are all Clinton kiss-ups, and my local borough president and a lot of people who kissing up to Clinton. I don't know why, So New York is one thing. We talking about California, heard as the most liberal state in the country. Count on you. We need to help him with the story to put on the table about him being the most powerful, most valuable vote. Now, I don't know what Obama did to get them to switch over, but I think this is what he did, proving his strength to bring a lot of people into the political process, She ain't bringing nobody but older people in the process. The thing is, we're not encouraging people to vote even more. And we got to get the independents involved. Now, independents, listen to me. This ain't the time for you to kowtow and say, I'm going to vote for Jill Stein. That's like the last resort when Bernie has no opportunity. But he will, even if we have to push him to run for independent and maybe put her on the ticket as the vice president. I prefer Warren because they're pretty much political twins. But it's up to you. We still got a chance to not only close this gap, but shut the door tight with people like you. And getting the numbers, we need to win big in the 70s, landslide, so we can close the gap. Deprive her from not hardly getting anything in delegate counts. That right there is one thing. Number two, you got to get out the start. You have to start today the switch for Bernie campaign, not switch to Bernie, switch for Bernie. We need independents to go ahead and make the switch today. So if you have to have concerts, or you have to get booth at festivals, like you just had the festival, Coachella. If you have to participate in festivals and do what's called the Switch for Bernie campaign, you go out there with your pads, you go out with a bunch of laptops, and you sit people down to get them to switch their affiliation before the 23rd of May. That is our ticket to win in California. That is our ticket to win big. We're still going to get a bunch of Democrats, but we're not leaning on Democratic, hardcore, staunch Democratic. We need new, fresh Democrats. That means the independents have to switch over. That's our way of winning. There's no other way. Independents, you got to get your head out, your behind, like I did, switch parties, and join the Switch for Bernie movement. Get your friends, get your buddies, let's all switch and go in the polling place along with a certain graphic of Democrats and maybe some Republicans who are going to switch and get this man in a landslide victory in California where he can win California big. That's it. That's all you have to do. Get people to switch independents from Democrat. That way it fits in with our plan at the convention, and it fits in with our plan to win the rest of the states. That's it. Parties, fish fries, backyard barbecue, house party, whatever it takes. Comedy shows like we did here in New York. We did a lot of events to encourage independents to come, but they couldn't vote because they didn't switch. The switch date was October. It's your turn now. Do the same thing we did. We had parties, we had events, fish fry, barbecue, backyard, it's getting warm, whatever. Start those events or get to those events, register people to vote, register them to switch to Democratic, the independents, and and let's get that stack up so we can have more people voting for Bernie as Democrats than the starch hard Democrats. And then we're going to prove our case with the independents, prove our case with certain Republicans who don't want to cruise Kasich or Donald Trump. So this is I think this came out of a dream. I'm telling you, I believe this is going to change the game. But you, California, got to get it done. All I can say is the brothers. I got a job. I'm off on weekends. When it comes to, him coming down there and do his victory speech, hook a brother up with a little ticket in the hotel room so I can participate. And that's all I ask. If you don't, it's okay, because I'm lending my ideas to this campaign because I love Bernie and what he stands for. Now, for us, Hillary, don't you dare listen to that crap they're saying on TV. It ain't over till the fat lady sing, and ain't seen no pork bellies around here yet. So it ain't over. He can close the gap with you, California. He can pass with other states as long as we get the independents to switch over to Democrats. He can do that. So it ain't over. No way. And really, do you want to hear that voice? I just want to cut myself, stab myself in the ear or something, chop my ears off. I can't hear that for 4 years. Please do it for me. I can't hear that. I don't, like listen to Fran Drescher, Do you want to have this warmonger, this war hawk, I mean, I got many reasons why I would never vote for Clinton. And for my black people, for all people, Google Hillary Clinton in Libya. Google Hillary Clinton in Honduras. Google that. Google Hillary Clinton, the Clinton Foundation in Haiti. Google Clinton arm deals, how she used the State Department power to get arms to countries who say they was going to be on our side, and those arms end up going to ISIS. And one of the reasons why ISIS have the artillery to kill people, it was her. And for her to slam Bernie for the Brady bill is talking out of her behind, which is her face. The nerves of her to even say anything about guns when she said arm deal to countries who contributed to the Clinton Foundation. And those arms are now in the hand of ISIS, killing other people. And she got the nerves to talk about Sandy Hook and put that on Bernie. This woman have no shame. In the words of Farrakhan himself, this is one evil woman. I want a woman to be president one day, but I don't want this evil woman. Because all she's going to do, everything she put her hand on, turn to doo-doo. Never go. And it will turn to doo-doo forever because she have doo-doo hands. And whatever she touches doo-doo. And you don't want nobody to touch a doo-doo president. You know, her husband brought disgrace to the president. She's going to even make it worse. Now, another reason why I won't vote for her, because of the formulation of the change of the change of the welfare reform, put more kids in poverty, forcing parents to go out there that if they can't get a job, they're going to end up getting kicked off the system. And if you're getting kicked off the system, you're going to do whatever you need to do to take care of your family, baby. I mean, if you have the woman, you got a strip hustle. I mean, you're going to do whatever you need to do. But that end up putting people in jail. And when the jails get packed, then they have to go to private jails, which they benefit from it financially. That's just one thing. You know, the email scandals. And here's my deal. I don't understand. Don't you dare think Bernie is going to support that. He's not. His conscience is not. Because that's the thing he's fighting against. Why would he support it? Why would he support it? He's not going to support it. He'll run independent, and I guarantee he'll run independent. So don't you dare say, I'm going with Jill Stein. No, you stay with Bernie until Bernie has no other option. You stay there. I'm telling you, stay there. Now, going back to Hillary Clinton. So, you know, Honduras, all these other countries, she done messed up. And then, you know, the policies her husband pushed, you know. Here's my main thing. This woman has been riddled with scandals all her life, from Vince Foster, you know, to Medina, I guess that's the name of it, you know, Travelgate, you name it. Google it and research it and go check for facts. See if it's true. A lot of people think it's Republican fabricated. No, it's not. There's some things, people got fired and people got killed. The death of Ron Brown is suspicious to me. The death of Vince Foster is suspicious of me. You know, the woman who was outspoken to her in Honduras ended up getting assassinated a couple of weeks ago. That sounds suspicious because she's being outspoken against Hillary Clinton, messing up her country. You know, everything she touched turns to doo-doo. And this woman been riddled with scandal all her political life. She's currently in a couple of scandals. One is Emailgate. The other one is the Panama Papers. And last but not least, the new one, the Hillary Victory Fund. Google and research these things. Get educated about the person you're about to vote. And not all of it. Some of it is Republican fabricated. Yes, a lot of it is not. A lot of it's true. It wasn't the Republicans that put that server in our house. It wasn't the Republicans that got on video touting the possibilities of the Panama offshore accounts. The Republicans didn't put her on a video say that. The Republicans didn't put her on a video talking about Iraq as a business opportunity while our men and women died, people's sons and daughters died, other kids in that country died, older women, seniors in that country died because of a business opportunity, and that's all she's about. And last but not least, while others are saying, I'm with her, I'm telling you, if you got that in your mind, I'm going to be for Hillary, is Hillary going to be for you? And you got to question yourself, why? What have she done for you to this point? And do you believe what she say? Because while you're saying, I'm with her, she's saying, I'm with them. Exxon, corporate elite, Lehman Brothers, Goldman Sachs, I'm with them. Feel the burn, baby. Feel the burn.